So 4.13, we have the sentences. We're doing the exact same thing as last time, except now we have two sentences. So remember, you can use the plus, or you can go to table and add column before or after. The idea is just get the separator there, right? And then now enter in each of your sentences. So what's my first sentence? Who's up? Okay.
I'm still opening my book up.
Okay, we'll get to, so we'll come back to you. Sherry, first sentence. Parentheses,
capital A,
capital A,
or capital B,
or capital B,
and
and parentheses.
and capital
No.
Next sentence.
Number 13, capital A, and capital B, right? Make sure you get the right sentence, otherwise it's game over. And,
oh,
and
oh,
C.
capital C.
And then what's on the other side, Brian? The other sentence.
How do you get there? You tab or?
I hit plus and then I just like on the left side, except now you're doing it on the right side.
Okay.
Capital A
Capital A,
and
parentheses.
capital B and capital C.
Okay, and then now you do end parentheses, and now you do the same thing as before. What are my pieces, Alkai?
ABC,
ABC, so how many do I need here?
3.
Yep, 3 pieces. So I do A, B, and again the alignment is off with this, I'm sorry, but you guys, the alignment's not an issue anymore. You guys sort of see that? Okay. When you go home and you sort of figure it out. This is why we make a second pass at all this stuff today. Once you start to get it down, it becomes more mechanical, it makes more sense, but you need the practice, right? You're forming a habit of mind. This is an ancient Greek. What's a habit?
Something you do over and over that becomes natural?
Yeah, but usually it's associated with like bad habits, right? Smoking or something like that. You have to break a bad habit, right? The ancient Greeks held that everything, including the universe, is all a matter of habits established. You become what you do, so be careful about the actions you undertake, because that then forms your character if you do it over and over again in time. Yeah. So they were all about forming the right sorts of habits to cultivate human potentialities. Kyle, how many total? 2 times 2 times 2, so it's always the number of pieces 2 to the third, right? 2 times 2 times 2, 8. Where do you always start, Colin?
On the right.
On the right, and you do the
True, false.
the Oompa Loompa 8 times. True, false, true, false, true, false. Right? We good with the musical thing? Makes sense? Okay, and then Jordan, next. You double it, so true, true, false, false, true, true, false, false. We got one more. And then now I go over to the last one, Vincent, and 4, right? Half and half. True, 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 false, 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 false. Is everyone good with this? That makes sense now? With me? Kinda. Okay, good. Everyone's pretty much there. So now I got to do both of these sentences. It doesn't matter which you pick. Which one do you want, Cody? The left one or the right one?
Left
Sure. What's the main connective?
and
Which one?
between A and B. No,
This one?
outside.
Good.
apprentice.
Outside, right? So this is the main connective. That means you have to end there. You don't start there. So where do you start first? You start within the most embedded, or within parentheses. What's most embedded?
A and B.
The A and B. And this and joins what and what, Nikki? Right there. That one. It joins the No, just look up here. The and puts together the A and the Yep. And then when is and true? Only when I go to the game and I eat a hot dog. When is that statement true? Only when both are true. So when I click on the and here, it highlights the A and B. You have to keep in mind the truth table for and. And is only true with both of them true. Go ahead, Stephanie.
To be true.
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 False.
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 True.
False.
False.
False. False. When you start doing this, you can start to notice the left side's all false, so immediately you just know it's false, 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 false. You can start going faster once you get the hang of how the values for the connectors work. Okay, move your way out. Where are you going next, Carrie? What's the next connective?
The next connective is the, I have no idea, the outside C?
Good, no, not the and there. So I just did this, most embedded, and then you work your way up. The only next connective, the only one left is the main connective, the and.
Connective, okay.
And what does it join on the left? What's the main connective there?
The A and B,
No, what's the main connective?
the and,
The and then on the right side, what's the main connective?
the and.
There isn't one, right? That's kind of a trick question. So it's just the C. When there isn't a main connective, that's like ground level. That's like your private. Remember we talked about last time? So when I click on the and, again, some of you at home, when you do this, you start clicking and you rely on it. I'm trying to get you guys to sort of weed off it so you can anticipate where it's going to highlight, because that's going to be more important later on. So when I click on the and, it highlights the main connective on the left, the and the right side main connective, there isn't one, so it's just the C. When is and true? Keep up.
Both are true.
Yep, so go ahead.
True. False. 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 False.
Good. And then now that's done. So this is your main connective on the left, on this left piece. You got to sort of keep that in mind. And then now on the right side, you got to do the same thing. What's most embedded, Melinda?
The and between the B and
Good. So you start there, and what does it join?
It will join the B and C.
And that's what it highlights. The B and the C. And is true when, Maria?
And is true only when both are true.
So go ahead.
True, false, 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 false.
Ah.
Sorry, what?
Look.
Oh, I can't see.
True. What's in green?
False.
True. And then?
False, false, false.
Okay, and then work your way out, Rachel, to
And A.
the and over here by A, and it highlights what on the left? What's the main connective?
A.
Just, there isn't one, so it's just A. That means it's the A column. And what's the main connective on the right?
And B and C.
No, just and, right? So just say main connective, and then if there isn't one, it's just going to be the A. And if there is one, great. But main connective is what you're after. So it's the A and the and when is and true?
When both are true.
So go ahead, Cody.
So that would be true and the rest false.
Give the rest falses because there's at least one false. Good.